So it's Baruch, and I'm back at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel, and yeah, I want to say at the beginning that if there's anybody that would like to learn this with me, I have some time at 7 a.m. at right now. Between 7 a.m. and I'd say 8. Between those times, if there's anybody out there who would like to get involved. Because the study of the Zohar is really, everybody admits, the Vilna Gaon, the Rabbeinu Kodesh, Rabbi Nachman, all the great Kabbalists all say that the study of the Zohar is really the ikar of everything. So we're starting right at the beginning. Let's see what else it has to say. We've been talking about here, what? This rose. This rose which has two facets, a red facet and a white facet. Then how do we blend them so that we can make Rahmanas? So this is our job, is to take the white and find a way to tame down the red. Right now we are in a time of really, really terrible tragedy after what happened the last day of Sukkot in Eretz Yisrael. It's still going on. So suffering tremendously. Let's look at the Zohar. And the Zohar says, we'll read the top and try to work that way. So the Zohar itself says, and because this secret is written like this. Now what we're trying to understand is what the real reality is, and that is very simple, simply the Shekhinah. And to our mother, and to be able to try to find a way there. But then we have to understand the Shekhinah didn't come from nowhere. So there's a whole development. It's a more manifestation, more physicality, more ability to be able to connect with our physical world. And because for this season, this secret is written. Kos Yeshua's Esa, the cup of salvations, I will lift up. In other words, it's a toast. The kosel shel bracha. This is the cup of bracha. Kos shel bracha itzrich lemeheve al chamesh etzboim v'lochayatir. So when you hold this cup, this kos shel bracha, itzrich is necessary. Lemeheve al chamesh etzboim, to hold it with your 5 fingers, v'loyatir, but not more than that. Now, I don't know, I only have 5 fingers, but he means to say, I guess he means, let's see what he means. We have to see the matak b'devat. It's the same thing like if you look at the rose. You see that the rose really is being held in a cup. The Yasfa al Chamesh Alin Tekifim, and she's sitting on those 5 strong leaves. Dugma the Chamesh Tzbon, it's similar to the 5 fingers. Da ihu kos shel bracha. This is the concept of the cup of bracha. So, from this word Elokim, which we say means dinim, but it also refers to bina. Elokim tinyana, but from the second time that the word Elokim is used in the beginning of Breishit, ad Elokim till he saw between the second and the 13th word, Chamesh Tevim, there are 5 different words. Now, the Matak will flesh that out more. Let's see what he says. According to this secret, the secret that he's teaching us here, that what we're explaining is like this. The Shekhinah receives these 5 different chasadim, the chesed of the chesed of chesed, the chesed of gevura, the chesed of the Tiferes, the chesed of Netzach, and the chesed of Yisod. That through them she's able to be saved. This is Lashon Yeshua, I think. From the falseness that surrounds her. So therefore these chasadim are the acts of actually salvations. Kasiv kos Yeshua's esa, and it's written, the cup of salvation I will lift up. And Mefarish da kos shel bracha, and he explains like this is the cup of bracha. Shehu sod hashkina kanoida, which is the secret of the Shekhinah as is known. And the Razal say, Kos shel bracha itzrich lemechaver al chameshes bone. You have to hold it with your 5 fingers. Kos shel bracha tzrich lehachzicha al yedei chameshes bone through your 5 fingers al yedei chayamim al shal yad yamim, but in your right hand. Below yater, below yoser. What's below yoser? I asked a question before. What could be that? Ratzon adam b'shachas small lo tesayel lechayamim, that you shouldn't have the left hand helping the right. V'hu kagavda the tushana the yasva al chamesh olin tekifim, and this is similar to the idea of the rose, which is now sitting on top. If you look at a rose, underneath it, he says there are 5 different leaves, which are strong. V'hu kamo, they're not soft and sweet like the rose. V'hu kamo shachashoshana yosheves al chamesha olin chazakim. So she said on these 5. She's resting on these 5 strong leaves. For the 5 chasadim that surround her. They could be metaphorized, similar, were 5 fingers. Dugmas ha'chameshes bowls, compared to them, shel yad yomim. So let's say take the 5 fingers of your right hand, fa'ochezes musavis es hakos, which is holding and surrounds the kos. B'shas habracha, at the time that you make the v'v'lechem lo t'sayach small. So therefore, the left hand should not get involved. V'shoshana do, and this Shoshana, ZOHAR Shoshana she hashchina. Ihi kos shel bracha, she represents a kos of bracha. He dugmas kos shel bracha, it's similar to a kos of bracha. So he says what he's saying like this: the kos that you're going to make a kiddush on, you're going to make a bracha on. V'lechein nikracha b'kos shel bracha kos Yeshua. So therefore the kos shel bracha is called the kos, the cup of salvation, savings. Maybe Shuas is about savings, different kinds of ways of being saved. So salvation sounds a little bit too Christianic, so excuse me, so I'll try to work saving. The fisha tzarak shal ha'chvia osach al chameshes bows, because why? It's necessary to elevate it on his 5 fingers. The yad yomim of his right hand, shehem sod ha'chamisha chasadim, and decrying Yeshuas once again, which are called savings. So therefore here's 5. We'll work on the number 5. From the second time that you say Elokim to the third time, Ad Elokim to Lisah, the third one, Chamesh Tevin, there's 5 words, and he says it. Elokim Hasheni Ad Elokim Hashlishi Chamesh Tevos, and these are them: Marchefes, Al, Pnei, Hamayim, V'yomer. 5 words. And then it said V'yomer Elokim. They get the word Elokim again. Harumazes Al Chamesh Chasadim. So this is the building up of the protection. It's a very interesting idea. Normally, when we think of protection, we think of security force, a gun, stuff like that. These are all action aspects of Gevuros. It says, which really refer to the 5 chasadim. That Bina is able to brings them out to protect the Shechina, the Malchus, and they allow them to flow into Malchus. So if you're a person that loves the Zohar, the Zohar is poetry in motion. It's a metaphor, it's metaphoric and trying to reach us higher, to bring us to a higher perspective. Well, the one thing that we have to remember is this. These are hard times, not bad times. It is dealing with the bad times and living them that we are able to elevate them. That's the whole idea. Elevation means sweeten them. And here we have the concept of the 5 chasadim. There are 5 different kinds of sweetenings. We have to go look through, think about our spheros and think of what does chesed mean, what does gevura mean. This is a sweetening aspect of gevura. Very interesting. And then the balance, the ferris in the middle, and then going back to the right side, which is the side of chesed, but the chesed called natzach. It's going to get there and then Hod. It's going to hold the whole thing here. That's going to be on the left side. So all of this is in this concept of chesed, of giving, and it's all sweet. So this is where we're beginning. We have to seek this out with the help and the protection of the Holy One, blessed be He.